Greetings to you all. This is Anusha. I'm working as an assistant professor in IT department in Vignan Snehula. So in last session, we already discussed about shell and shell scripting and command line structure and command arguments and parameters and meta characters and next shell variables. Okay, these are the topics we discussed in the previous session. But in today's session, we are going to discuss about input and output redirection. So let's see the introduction part of input and output redirection. Here, Unix files or three standard streams that are used by the commands. Here, each and every command takes its input from a stream that is known as standard input. So what is standard input? The command can take its input from a stream that is known as standard input. And after that, the commands that create output and send it to a stream that is known as standard output. So commands that create a output and after that it send it to a stream that is known as standard output. Here, if an executing a command, it encounters an error, the error message is sent to a standard output error. Okay, so what is standard error means? If an executing command encounters an error, the error message is sent to a standard error. Okay, to refer or to reference each string, here Unix assign a descriptor to the each string. Okay, let's see the different descriptors for each stream. So let's take the first one is standard input. Okay, here we are assigning 0. It can be associated with the keyboard. After that, standard output for 1, it can be associated with the monitor. And after that, standard error, okay, that is 2. Okay, it can be also associated with the monitor. Okay, let's see this picture. Here, keyboard is the standard input that can be referred by the 0. After that, standard output, it can be represented 1 and represented by 1, and the standard error that can be represented by 2. So here, we are giving the input through the keyboard. Okay, so after that, after executing your command, you can get a correct output, then it can be displayed by the monitor. So that can be represented by 1. Okay, standard output is referred by 1. Next, first suppose you cannot get any output, okay, then you will get a error message. It also can be displayed by the monitor. It can be referred by the 2. Okay, here we can change the default file association using pipes or redirection. Okay, so this is the introduction part of the redirection process. Okay, let's see the redirection process definition. Okay, all streams means input stream, output stream, error stream, that all are pre-assigned to the keyboard and the monitor. Here we can change the default assignments temporarily using redirection process. Here redirection is the process by which we specify the files to be used in a place, one of the input redirection, one of the standard files. With input files we call as the input redirection. With output files we call it as output redirection. For suppose with the error file we call it as error redirection. These are the different types of redirection process: input redirection, output redirection and error redirection. These are the different processes. Okay. So next one is redirecting input. Here we can redirect the standard input from the keyboard. Okay. So here we can redirect the standard input from the keyboard to any text file, that is redirecting of input. Here the input redirection operator is less than character. Actually it can be represented by less than character. The syntax of input redirecting is command space 0. Why? Because here we are assigning the discriminator value for input is 0. So command space 0 less than file 1 or command space less than file 1. This is the representation of redirecting input. This is the basic syntax for input redirecting. So let's see this example. Here we are giving the input through the keyboard for file 1. So it can be represented by 0. After that the command will take that input. It can be executed in the shell prompt. Then it will give say output or any other messages. Okay, so this is the structure. Let's take example. Let's take this example. $WC is less than sample. So here our text file is sample. Okay, after executing this command you can get the output of what's the text file consist. Okay, the text will be displayed after executing this command. Next one is, in the above example, the input has a redirect from the file. The file is called as sample. Okay, here the input has been redirected from to the command v, which will the file call as the sample. Here the print the number of lines and words characters actually consist of the sample file. So what's the sample file consist? Okay, how many number of lines are present in the sample file, how many number of words present in the sample file, how many number of characters present in that sample file. So after executing this command, you will get the count of lines and characters and words. Okay, so this is the redirecting input. Now let's see the next one is redirecting output. So in output redirection, the command's output is copied to a file rather than it displayed on the monitor. So how you can display your output? So where you can display your output? So on the monitor, just you can display the output. So in the output redirection, the command's output is copied to a file rather than displayed on the monitor. So let's see the syntax of outputting of redirection. So command greater than, command space greater than file 1. So here redirection of output can be represented by greater than. So redirection of output can be represented by less than. Okay, please remember that point. Input is referred by less than, output is referred by greater than symbol. Okay, so this is the basic syntax for redirecting of input. Redirecting of output. Okay, let's see this example. So here the input is giving from the keyboard. So the command executes on the shell prompt, then you will get a correct output, then it can be different by one discriminator. Okay, so there are two ways of output redirection. So first one is output redirection. Just the output redirection can be represented by greater than. For suppose the output redirection with the appending, that can be displayed by the greater than symbol, double greater than. Okay, this is the difference between greater than and double greater than. Okay, let's see this example here. $WC space sample greater than new sample. In the above example, the output has been redirected to the file that is called as a new sample file. Okay, so this is the best example for redirecting of the output. And let's see the next one is error redirection. This is the third category. Here one of the difficulties with the standard error stream that it is by the default combined with the input stream, standard input and output of the monitor. Actually one of the difficulties with the standard error stream is that is ls by the default combined with the standard output stream on the monitor. Okay, let's see the example of error redirection. Here we can take the ls command, ls-l, file 1 and file 2 are the text files. Okay, so let's see this. After executing this ls-l command, you can get the long listing details of file 1 and file 2. Okay, let's see the output. So in this output, you can get the long listing details of file 1, but you cannot get the long listing details of file 2. That's why file 2 is not available. So file 2 is not available is the error message. Okay, so this is the example for error redirection. So here file 2 is not available. Okay, so in the above example, there are no file named as the file 2 with the system. So an error message is displayed along with the output of files. To avoid this, we can store the errors and messages exclusively in a file, redirecting them with the use of file discriminator explicit. Okay, so this is the error redirection. Okay, so these are the different categories we are taking in the redirection process. So that is stream input and stream output and stream error. These are the different streams we are taking in the redirection process. I hope all of you understood about the redirection and standard input and standard output and standard error, and after that redirecting of your input and redirecting of your output and error redirection process. Okay, so we will discuss in the next session about loop control statements. Okay, after listening this lecture, evaluate yourself by using these questions. Let's see the first question. First question is explain about redirection and different streams of redirection process. That is the first question. And second question is explain about the redirection of input and output with an examples. And the third question is explain about error redirection with an example. These are the three questions. Evaluate yourself after listening this lecture. Thank you. Thank you for listening.